Hey folks, Technivorous here. Today we are talking about this new ACEMAGIC laptop. Now, I had decided that I needed something I could take out to my garage to use with the laser engravers that was easily portable. That way I didn't have to stink up my house, and I plan on doing a lot of engraving this summer, so we should be getting a lot of use out of this. So we're going to turn it on, we're going to check out some of the specs. I have fired it up already, so I guess technically not an unboxing video, but I did want to make sure that I tried some things out before I made a review for this device. So I'm going to go ahead and enter the password, log on, and I will see you in a minute. But first, make sure you reduce your Z offset on that subscribe button and give that notification bell a good first layer squish. That way you can get notified every time we post new videos. That being said, here we are. Now, I have never used an ACEMAGIC machine before. When it comes to computers, I mean, generally you're getting the same hardware and software just with a different name or sticker on it. So I wasn't too concerned with it, the fact that it was a brand that I hadn't used before. But let's talk about some of the specs that we have here. So it is a 16-inch display, and it is really, really nice. I haven't had any issues so far as, well, graphically anything. As you can see that Fortnite's installed over here. My kids were playing that and it was running just fine. So it does have 16 gigabytes of RAM, which is, I mean, standard to minimal for wanting to do some gaming these days. Some of the stronger games take a little bit more RAM than that, but this was sufficient, like I said, to play Fortnite for my daughter and son, and definitely does what I needed to graphically as far as light burn and my other programs go. So it is 12th generation Alder Lake CPU. It's 512 gigabytes of RAM. That CPU is 3.4 gigahertz, so that's not too bad. It's almost what my PC will do when it's not overclocked, so pretty good. It has Bluetooth, Wi-Fi built in, 1 megapixel webcam, which isn't super fantastic, but I'm not actually going to be using the camera on the computer for my video recording, as you can see. So there's 3 USB 3.2, 2 here and 1 on the other side. And it does also have a nice micro SD port right here for a mini card, which is great, especially since I'm going to be doing a lot of 3D printing and lasering with this device. So that is a really big plus to have that just built in to the portable laptop and not need a dock or an accessory or a USB extension. One of the reasons I went with this one. And then it also has a USB-C over on the other side, and then the charging port, which is not USB. It's a standard adapter with everything kind of built in. Really compact charger. I like that. And let's see what this thing is up to. So I have done quite a bit on this PC. As you may have noticed in my recent videos, I switched to Opera, so I did start running that immediately instead of putting anything else on here. But we do have light burn ready to go. I was doing some test burns in some cedar just a few minutes ago, and they came out really nice. Just some fancy lettering. But this is flawless as far as light burn goes. It connects, it hooks up, everything is no problem. As you'd expect from a Windows machine. Where I was really happy was I was doing some coding of stuff here, a little website, and I had Visual Studio Code running, hanging out on one side, and I had, let's see if I can grab it. Not a big fan of trackpads, so I do have a mouse that I generally hook up, but it does dock. Obviously, again, a Windows feature, but I was surprised with as many programs as I had up and running on the screen how well it actually worked. So let's jump back real quick here. Get a little bit better view of the screen here. Now it does have this really sleek, almost stainless finish to it. I do really like the slim form factor of this laptop, and I'm generally pretty happy with everything. I haven't had any issues with it. So it was about $299 at the time that I purchased it. However, I did get in a bundle deal with a Huion tablet I'm going to be reviewing in another video that was actually a really good deal for $450 for both of them. I will try to link to the deal if it's still active, but I'll leave a referral link down below for the PC because I really enjoy it. NEWEGG product, been getting a lot of stuff from them lately. I really enjoy the stuff that I get from them, and it's also a great place to get like cheap refurb stuff if you want to get something that is like new. So this was actually brand new in the box, $2.99, so not bad. If I had the cash on me, I'd probably buy a couple more, and then I wouldn't have to carry it around at all. I could just leave them laying around different rooms in my house. But it's definitely a capable machine for day-to-day operations, some light gaming, and for everything I need to do as far as 3D printing and lasering goes. So would I buy this again? Yeah, definitely. It's definitely a decent machine for the price, and I can't wait to see what I can do to make it stop working. As dumb as that sounds. You know how it goes. The longer you run something, the more it gets bogged down, and the more extra crap ends up in your windows. And so yeah, we'll see how long it lasts, if it can make the longevity test. But so far, this is probably one of the better laptops I've had. It is the only one I've reviewed on the site so far. So if you want me to do more reviews, comment down below, and I will check out some of the other laptops that we have around. But so far, this is probably my favorite. That's going to be it for this one, guys. Technivorous out.